Well, one more day of weakness coming through and the benchmarks testing some very crucial levels yet again. Hello and welcome. This is the Market Wrap. I am Agam Vakil. We have seen the benchmarks come off even further with the Nifty losing, well, another 45 odd points, down by as much as a little less than 0.5%, but there has been a lot of weakness across. But I am going to start with a handful of gainers, and Yes Bank, of course, stands out here. It's up as much as 34%. And we have gains in BPCL, Zee Entertainment, Tata Motors. We're going to talk about Yes Bank in just a bit. On the losing end, we have Vedanta and Hindalco, along with Coal India and Tata Steel. So the top four coming in from the commodity space, the losers, that is. And more weakness in IndusInd Bank, HDFC Bank and Axis Banks also under pressure, along with Kotak Mahindra Bank. So the pressure in even the private banking space remains. But when it comes to the broader markets, not very different when it comes to the advanced decline ratio. Nearly 2 gainers for 3 losers, and ITDC resuming its uptrend and locked in an upper circuit of 10%. Dish TV India, Adani Green Energy once again showing a little more strength today, and we have ITI, Intellect Design Arena, starting to pick up as well. On the losing end, we have Edelweiss Financial Services, something seriously, concern there, be down as much as 10%. JK Paper is down 9.5%. Birla Software, Delta Corp, Godrej Industries, all are reeling under pressure. But on that note, let me get in our markets editor, Neeraj Shah, for his thoughts on the markets. Neeraj, what have you made of this?
Interesting. I mean, today the global markets were in a tizzy, and you would have to admit that the broader market behavior was pretty heartening. I mean, we had the Bank Nifty being down, but the advanced decline ratio on the broader markets was pretty benign. Yeah. So some bit of strength out here. I don't know. In the morning, almost every analyst who came in said that they would be looking to buy the Bank Nifty as well. Right. A few percentage points lower, a couple of percentage points lower. We've done about 1% today. Yeah. Well, if the experts are to be believed, maybe we are close to a bit of a bottom. Today, a lot of these high-quality banks corrected. There's a question mark as to how much they could correct as well. I don't think you'll have an HDFC and a Kotak keep on correcting for the next few days as well. Right. Let's see. Tomorrow the policy will determine what could happen as well, and if there are some negative surprises, then maybe yes, but otherwise, let's see if there is a near-term pullback that is in place for the next few days. Right.
Well, near-term pullback. We're watching for that. Neeraj, thanks for that perspective there. So that's as far as the markets are positioned at this point in time. Of course, it's a truncated week, but we're also keeping an eye on the RBI monetary policy tomorrow. But let's talk about Yes Bank. Advancing by as much as 33%. Certain concerns out of the way, even if it's for perception. I have Shefali Malik who's joining us to take us through that. Shefali, what's the big update in Yes Bank?
Well, it's a complete V-shaped recovery for Yes Bank. That on Tuesday we had this massive fall, and today the complete recovery, more than the fall, much more than the fall. Yeah. So basically, in percentage terms, I mean, of course. Yeah. So basically, in the morning there was a con call where the management tried to assuage the various concerns that stakeholders had after the fall and due to the fall, which the management, of course, said that was due to the invocation of the pledged shares of the promoter, and it had nothing to do with the fundamentals of the bank. So they tried to allay those concerns. So the fundamentals and the business remains strong and steady for the bank. Also, they also spoke about the fundraising plans that all those talks are on with various players, and aside of that, the asset quality also remains steady, and all the recoveries are on track, etc. And there's no additional incremental, asset quality stress as of now. And then in the afternoon, Bloomberg did a story on Yes Bank wherein Bloomberg spoke to Ravneet Gill again, and he reiterated some of those things. Especially, he said that the capital raising to the tune of about $1 to $1.2 billion could be much faster than what the market is anticipating. Sure. And ideally, the fundraising should happen. I mean, he would want it to happen in one shot, and every stakeholder is of the view that they should get in as much capital as required. Okay. So that clarification came in, and somewhere it has gone down well with the street. All right.
Well, Shefali, thanks for that. Those updates on Yes Bank. So as you can see, the way things have panned out for Yes Bank, certainly some positives, certain overhangs out on the way. But on that note, let's also talk about DLF, which is the other counter which is in focus today. Sharad Dubey is here to take us through what's happening here. Sharad, some strength coming in here as well.
Yes, definitely. DLF, even in the realty pack, it was the the biggest performer, for the Nifty Realty Index, and the stock went up as high as almost 5%, closing the day at almost 4%. So basically, this is a restructuring exercise in simple terms, if you put it. So this move, the management state will actually help to consolidate its key rental assets with DCCDL, which is a joint venture which the company is having. So basically, the company has settled intercompany payables, worth almost 8,700 crore rupees with the JV or DCCDL or Delhi Cyber City Developers, to be precise. So this will actually increase the net debt to around 475 odd crore rupees. Now, if you see the price action today, it has been the news had come in on October 2. And so the stock has increased almost 5%. They had almost 10 paise shy of 150 odd rupees. So apart from this, there is also going to be a transfer of enterprise value of assets worth 3,700 crore rupees, which will be transferred by DLF to its JV company. So this is even the brokerages have actually given thumbs up to this. So they expect the annuity rental growth to be almost 19% going into FY22, and the rental growth, the rental amount which you can expect will be almost 4,700 odd crore rupees. So there is an upside potential, which we can see between 40 to 50%. The brokerages are saying. So Agam, DLF is actually looking to turn over to a new chapter, after consolidating its balance sheet.
Right.
So I think this space is something to look out for.
Okay, all right. Sharad, thanks for getting us those details out there. So, well, two beleaguered companies showing some amount of resilience and, well, largely on account of fundamentals too. So, some positives coming through even in such volatile markets. Well, but on that note, it's a wrap on the markets. That's lots more lined up. Stay tuned to Bloomberg.